What sets the successful apart? Is it talent, luck, or something more? Today we're delving into the crux of success, the hidden element that separates the accomplished from the ordinary. It's not a secret formula, nor a magic potion. It's something we all possess, yet few harness to its full potential. It's the power of mindset. Mindset is more than just a buzzword. It's the underlying belief that steers our behavior, our outlook, and our interaction with the world. It's the lens through which we perceive our capabilities and potential. And when it comes to success, mindset is often the distinguishing factor. Consider Elon Musk, the visionary behind SpaceX and Tesla, a man who dared to dream of electric cars and space tourism at a time when they were dismissed as science fiction. It wasn't just his genius that propelled him towards success, but a mindset that embraced the impossible, a mindset that challenged the status quo. Then there's Oprah Winfrey, a beacon of resilience and determination. Born into poverty and faced with numerous obstacles, she rose to become a media mogul. It wasn't her circumstances that defined her, but her mindset. A mindset that refused to be confined by societal norms or personal setbacks. These trailblazers, and many others like them, share a common trait. It's not just their intelligence or talent that sets them apart, but their perspective on life and success. They see challenges as opportunities, failures as stepping stones, and dreams as achievable realities. The good news is, a successful mindset isn't exclusive to the likes of Musk or Winfrey. It's not a trait we're born with, but a skill we can cultivate. It's about shifting our perspective, embracing challenges, and believing in our potential. So it turns out, the secret ingredient to success isn't such a secret after all. It's all in the mindset. Scene script. Have you ever heard of the term growth mindset? If not, it's high time you did. Enter the world of the growth mindset, a term coined by the brilliant psychologist Carol Dweck. It's not just a fancy moniker, it's a way of thinking, a way of living, and it's a common trait among those who've climbed the ladders of success. So, what exactly is a growth mindset? Picture this. You're faced with a challenge. Maybe it's a mathematical problem that's got you scratching your head, or a creative project that's stumping you. Now, if you have a growth mindset, you don't shy away from that challenge. Instead, you embrace it. You relish the opportunity to stretch your abilities and learn something new. But it doesn't stop at challenges. The growth mindset also changes how you view failure. For many, failure is a roadblock, an end to the journey. But for those with a growth mindset, failure is just a detour, a stepping stone to growth. They understand that mistakes are not indicative of their abilities, but instead, opportunities to learn and improve. But why is this mindset so important? Because it's the secret ingredient to long-lasting success. The world's greatest innovators, the most successful entrepreneurs, the most accomplished athletes, they all share this trait. They've all faced setbacks. They've all experienced failure. But instead of letting these moments define them, they've used them as fuel for their growth. And it's not just about achieving success. A growth mindset can enhance all aspects of your life. It can improve your relationships, boost your happiness, and even increase your lifespan. It's a mindset that encourages continuous learning, resilience, and a positive attitude towards challenges and change. In the face of adversity, those with a growth mindset don't just survive, they thrive. So next time you're faced with a challenge, or when failure seems to knock at your door, remember to adopt the growth mindset. Because when you view every experience as an opportunity to grow, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Would you believe me if I told you that the biggest obstacle to your success is often yourself? Yes, it's true. The most formidable hurdle on the path to achievement isn't the competition, nor the circumstances, but the crippling self-doubt that often plagues us. Let's take a look at the lives of some successful individuals who overcame this hurdle. Take Thomas Edison, for instance. He was not a man immune to failure or self-doubt. In fact, he failed over 1,000 times before he successfully invented the light bulb. But he never let his self-belief waver. Edison once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Now imagine, What if Edison had succumbed to self-doubt after the 100th or even the 500th failure? Or consider J.K. Rowling, the renowned author of the Harry Potter series. Before she became a household name, she was a single mother, struggling to make ends meet. And yet, she held on to her self-belief, her conviction that she had a story worth telling. And indeed she did. Today she is one of the most successful authors in the world, all because she believed in her potential, even when the world didn't. That's the power of self-belief. It's the fuel that keeps the engine of ambition running, even when the road gets tough. It's the voice that tells you "I can" when the world says you can't. It's the light that guides you through the darkest tunnels of doubt and onto the path of success. Believing in yourself is not about being blind to your faults or failures. On the contrary, it's about acknowledging them, learning from them, and then moving forward with the conviction that you have the ability to succeed. It's about understanding that the path to success is not a straight line, but a winding road filled with potholes and roadblocks. And it's about knowing that you have the strength and the resilience to navigate that road, no matter how tough it gets. So let's start today. Let's start believing in our abilities, in our potential, and in the possibilities that lie ahead. Because the first step to achieving success is believing that we can. Remember, to convince the world of your potential, you must first convince yourself. What if I told you that failure is not the end, but rather the beginning of your journey to success? Yes, you heard it right. This might sound counterintuitive, but failure is an integral part of the roadmap to success. Let's take a step back and redefine what failure truly is. Many perceive failure as a crushing defeat, a dead end. But in reality, it's a junction, a fork in the road that offers a chance to learn, grow, and pivot. It's a stepping stone, not a tombstone. Think about the most successful people you know. Do you suppose they achieved their heights without stumbling along the way? The answer is a resounding no. They've all had their share of failures. But what sets them apart is the way they perceive and respond to these failures. Consider Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison viewed each unsuccessful attempt not as a failure, but as a lesson, a stepping stone towards his goal. Or take J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before she became a household name, she faced numerous rejections from publishers. But did she let these rejections stop her? No. Instead, she used them as fuel to improve and persist, eventually leading to her unprecedented success. These examples are not exceptions, they're the rule. They represent a mindset that embraces failure as a part of the journey. A mindset that understands failure is not a reflection of worth or capability, but an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to adapt. So how do we cultivate this mindset? It's simple. We need to change our perspective on failure. We need to view it not as a stumbling block, but as a stepping stone. We need to understand that every failure brings us one step closer to success, that every setback is a setup for a comeback. And remember, it's okay to fail, it's okay to fall. What's not okay is to stay down. So the next time you fail, don't despair. Instead, see it as your first step towards success. So, how do we cultivate this successful mindset? Well, the first step is to adopt a growth mindset. This means seeing challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. It's about understanding that our abilities are not fixed, but can be developed through dedication and hard work. It's about being open to new ideas and experiences, and not being afraid to step outside of our comfort zones. Next, we need to believe in ourselves. Self-belief is the cornerstone of a successful mindset. It's about having faith in our own abilities and knowing that we are capable of achieving our goals. It's about being able to look in the mirror and say, "I can do this." Remember, confidence is not about never having doubts. It's about having doubts and moving forward anyway. Then, there's embracing failure. Many of us are conditioned to see failure as a negative thing, but in reality, failure is a necessary part of growth. It's through failure that we learn, that we improve, that we become stronger. So instead of avoiding failure, we need to embrace it, to see it not as an end, but as a beginning. Staying motivated is also key. Motivation is what fuels our journey to success. It's what keeps us going when times get tough, what pushes us to keep striving for our goals. Staying motivated can be challenging, but it's all about finding what drives you, what makes you excited to get up in the morning. Lastly, remember to celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Each step forward is a victory, a testament to your hard work and dedication. Celebrating these victories not only boosts your morale, but also propels you further on your path to success. Remember, the path to success isn't always easy, but with the right mindset, it's definitely achievable.